It's impromptu. I'm gonna wait and see if anybody else comes in, but I'm gonna wait a minute. I know it's late. Hey, Anaya, Kamira, and Divine Sunshine. I know this is impromptu. Y'all know how I do. I had a lot of caffeine, so I'm not really ready for bed yet. My rubber band just broke. These cheap ass rubber bands. Damn, I'm gonna have to fix that. But anyway, yeah, so we're just gonna do a quick little reading just to see how things are at this time. Nothing special, just something real quick. So for Capricorn, this could be for you, anything surrounding you. So let's see what we got going on. What does Capricorn need to know at this time? We have memory. That's the first card that popped out. I don't think I got this one before. Sorry if it's blinding, y'all. I don't think this card came out before. So basically it says remembrance, commemoration, and reunion. So some of you are reflecting on something in your past. I don't know if it's like a specific person, a specific time frame, like when things were better for you, your childhood. But there's something about reflecting, which of course, when you reflect, you could be trying to heal from something and trying to figure out like why you're the way you are or doing what you're doing. We have accident, so danger, caution, and injury. Yeah, you're remembering something that's painful, or something's painful at this time, and you're trying to think about a situation or something dealing with that. Hello, Micah. Hey, Khadija. What else? We have mask, so deception, pretending, and inconsistency. Definitely there's something going on, Capricorn, with your heart space. Something like dealing with your love or something emotional that you may be reflecting on. I feel like a lot of you are going through some type of like change or different, I was going to say like different personalities, but basically different situations that are going on right now. There's something that's emotional, something that hurt you. We have vow. I just started. School always comes first. I literally just decided to come on because I can't really sleep right now. So we have vow right after the mask. We have adventure. I feel like some of you are fearful of what the future may hold. You may be trying to get rid of something or a situation that's bringing you pain, and it might be something that's difficult for you. I feel like a lot of you are going through, different cycles at this time in relation to whatever this situation is, because we do have this accident here. So it literally just gives a vibe that something is painful. And I feel like this is more so of your thoughts, because we have memory that came out first and then accident. So something in your thoughts are painful to remember, or something is currently going on. And I feel like a lot of you are vowing that moving forward that you're going to be, a little bit more cautious in how you do things. I don't know why this person was asking about kids. That's weird. We have trap. victim, allure, or trick. So yeah, a lot of you are not going to be tricked moving forward when it comes to whoever you invite in your inner space. You are not going to allow these people to infect your emotions, or you become emotional behind something that may not even have anything to do with you. Because an accident, sometimes those things can be prevented, sometimes not. But you don't want to keep going down the road of like giving people chances and continuing to heal from something that is not your own. So I'm getting like a pain here that we got the weirdos on here tonight, y'all. So we have the pain that you may have from something that you guys are thinking about at this time. All right, so we have loneliness at the bottom. So this is basically telling you guys that, yes, there may be something that you're going to have to deal with head on that may be painful for you. And it may cause you to feel like you're alone, but there's a process to it. And there's a whole reason why this is happening. And we have apology here. I don't know if somebody else is also trying to apologize to you, because we do have guilt, confession, and forgiveness. So someone could be trying to come back. There could have been a situation that was abrupt or something that occurred. Maybe you're trying to process it at this time. But I feel like somebody could be trying to come back to apologize. And a lot of you may be at a point where you're like confused on like how to proceed. Because maybe somebody was deceptive towards you. Someone was being untrue. They put you in danger. Or they may blame you for themselves being put in danger behind something. Let's get some tarot, and then we'll do some of my other cards. I'm not gonna be on too long, y'all, because this is the weird hour. All right. The bots must know that that I don't see some of these things coming in. I think I'm gonna change my settings so that way a lot of people can't even get in. But anyway, let's see what else, Capricorn. What about this apology, or what is the situation that is causing grief for Capricorn? And when I say grief, like emotional grief. So we have a 9 of Wands in reverse. Something about getting back out there or changing how you view something. We have a 9 of Pentacles. So 9 can be significant since that's like double nines. But you guys are okay with being single and not being tied to anything that brings you unhappiness. I'm not doing what's it called? Personal reads. Yeah, you guys are about to explore being single for sure. Sometimes you may have attachments to people, but I'm getting that you guys are going to actually be fully, completely single at this time and not actually have like any extra things around you that are not going to be conducive to your health. And I was going to say your future, but health wanted to come out. I don't know why that would be. We also have a 3 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, you guys are going to actually put a plan in action. So instead of you planning and daydreaming, a lot of you are going to actually be in a space where you're going to act on whatever it is that you're trying to do for yourself. And I also feel, which I've always told you guys, it's okay to go through all the different emotions that you may feel about a specific situation. But always just remember, don't stay in that space, because then if you do, the other person wins, especially if there is another person. So this one tried to come out. We have a 10 of Swords. See, this was trying to come out. Hello. So basically this 10 of Swords here, like I said, there's something going on, Capricorn. I don't know if you're leaving a situation behind, or there could be a masculine that may be going through some stuff, and they literally are when I say it being attacked from all ends, it's really just them. These are about the choices that they make. I feel like somebody here has not communicated with you or communicated with themselves or being honest with themselves. So now they're in a situation where they're like have a burden. And I feel like a lot of you are saying that this is not your fight. You're not about to be involved in that. We have a tower here in reverse. So yeah, somebody's life is coming down crashing, and I feel like this could be someone that's associated with you, Capricorn. And a lot of you are just gonna have to walk away from this situation. Maybe you took a break, you try to change things, your mindset, but at the end of the day, you're not responsible for another human being. And I feel like this person may try to manipulate, gaslight, come into your life, try to get you to like help them. But I'm getting that there's really nothing you can do. But again, you don't want to exert your energy on things that are not your situation. That may sound harsh, but I feel like a lot of you may have, you know, helped people for quite some time. And there was a couple of readings back where it said like they're going to just suffer in silence. So let's see what else we have. What else does Capricorn need to know? Hold on, y'all. I need to get me a new stand. This one's a little old. Yeah, I know. I accidentally deleted somebody that I don't think they were trying to be like rude, but that's what happens at night. This is why I shouldn't be coming on this late. It's just weird ass people. And I bet you some of these people are people that I actually know and they're trying to hide behind channels. I already know that. What else does, oops, hold on, y'all. What else does Capricorn need to know? Ooh. So we have a Knight of Cups here. I feel like a lot of you are opening up your mind to like new connections. So maybe this could have had something to do with someone you were emotionally connected to. But I feel like a lot of you with this adventure card and the Knight of Cups, you guys are actually now at a point where you feel like it's best to just move on, find something different, and associate yourself with people and things that are actually going to benefit you. We also have an Ace of Swords. So yeah, this is definitely about making sure that you communicate. Hey, Blessed from Texas. But we have Trap here and Ace of Swords. So it says victim, allure, and trick. So be mindful of people talking to you and trying to, like I said, manipulate their words to make you feel guilty or feel like you need to help them. Because of course, Capricorns, we're, you know, big on helping. But I feel like somebody's going to be like, have the gift of gab where they're trying to get you to see something from their perspective, which is not true. And again, it's a trap. I feel like somebody could be trying to, again, there's a lot about manipulation here. Trying to come through. Where are all these people coming from? Because I don't like the trap and the Ace of Swords. That's like somebody is like slick with their words. All right, and we have a Two of Pentacles. It was in the reverse. So you guys are choosing you above anything else. And you're moving forward. And then we have a Queen of Swords. So Capricorn women have no problem speaking the truth. And that's why a lot of Capricorns don't really have friends. Real friends, I should say, because they really don't like to hear the truth. And even though we're not trying and intending to hurt people, we do want to make sure that you're aware of, you know, different things. So we might pick up on something and explain it or express it to you, and it may come off harsh sometimes. So that's what I see with that. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let me use my OG note card decks. Now I gotta go fix my what you call it. I think this one broke. I think it did. All right, I just seen blocked and ghosting. So I don't know if that's going to be you guys, Capricorn, or someone else is going to block and ghost you. If someone does that, I feel like they're hiding something. Yeah, it just broke completely. All right, what does Capricorn need to know about this? This person or situation. So we have I'm a father. So results, baby born, emperor, DNA results. So someone might be finding out that they're becoming a parent. I want to be with you, but sometimes other things get in the way. So this could have been someone that maybe it never got to get anywhere. And this person may have made a choice to become a father or a mother. But it says I'm a father, so we're going to read it how it is. I feel like this person intended to do this. And I feel like this person made a mistake. My anxiety is kicking in. Overthinking, not as it seems. So again, I feel like somebody's going to try to talk to you and make it seem like, oh, that's not what it's happening. That's not what's going on. Always trust your intuition. I always told you guys I never did trust my intuition a lot. And I second guessed myself. So it's a lot easier to go with your first mind because your first mind literally is the truth, basically. I went back to the karmic. So yeah, somebody is this masculine that I'm getting. They're going to block. I was going to say block and delete, but block and ghost you because they're going back to what they know or what's going to be helpful for them in this time. We do have gossip. So someone could be gossiping about someone's love life or a situation that they're in. And it says, I'm holding on to you. So they're undecided, not sure how to move forward, comfort and placeholder. So just keep in mind, I know I never do. I always need to remind myself of that. But keep in mind, you're nobody's placeholder. So if someone's wasting your time, you need to move along. I was actually talking to somebody about that. Like, you have to trust your first mind. The first red flag, you need to be up out of there. Not try to think that, oh, I can help and it's going to change, because it's not going to change. So whoever's holding on to you, they don't deserve you. Hi, Anaya Coley. Yeah, I'm going to try to start listening to myself 100% of the time. I'm in my feelings. So yeah, there's definitely somebody here that is going through something. There's two sad faces here. So someone's feeling sad about a situation. I don't know why they're trying to hold on to you though. And I feel like this person is going to lie to you to keep you around, but they're not going to be honest or tell you the truth. So just keep in mind, if you are around this individual, I don't feel like they're going to be honest with you about something. I feel like there's a lot about hiding. Someone's hiding something. We have ancestors keeping you safe. So again, we have that card that talked about accident. So you're being kept safe from a situation. You may not know what it is yet, but you will find out eventually. What is this one trying to come out? Watch what you say to people. So again, I feel like this is about hiding something. We're going to keep that one out. Yeah, every time that card comes out, that means that you are being blocked from something that's going to harm you. And I'm not always talking about like in a violent way. It can also be emotional. But we have to be mindful. We're living in times right now, and everyone's always saying that, but it's the truth. You know, all these people, these unalivings, I'm going to say it like that because you know how YouTube can be. But like double unalivings, people just going out here snatching up kids. And it's just like, these people are just, in my opinion, they're weak. There's something going on, and weak means that they're not getting the help that they need. We have no love. So someone is cold. Someone has no feelings towards something. And it's not to rag on anybody, but I always feel like everybody always wants to say, oh, mental health, which possibly that could be it. But again, when you are low vibrational, you're more susceptible to negativity. And that's just how it is. Hey, Carol, look at that. We have a sex addiction here. So yeah, somebody here just doesn't have any emotions or ties when it comes to sex. We do have prostitutes, paying for sex, car sex, anywhere, anytime, no condom, losing control, risky. So there's definitely somebody here that made a poor choice regarding this situation. This is going into that Ten of Swords. Somebody had like a very... It could have been a close call or it could have been a situation, but definitely sex addiction, this is a problem. You know, you're talking about anywhere, anytime. This is like somebody just walking around, and I hate to say it, but walking around just being horny like all day, every day. Like, no, they're not thinking about anything else but sexual things. That's weird. So something's going on with that. Why is the sex addiction here? Addiction. I'm ashamed. So someone's ashamed of this. If this is not you, Capricorn, this is definitely somebody that you are with, or possibly that you are not talking to, or someone that's not telling you the truth about something. We have somebody here talking about that they're ashamed of a sex addiction. So any of those things that listed on there could be something that they're ashamed of. Slow down. So maybe this brush with something caused this person to slow down, or caused you guys to slow down with a connection with somebody. I feel like somebody was lured into something. I'm just saying it as it comes out, y'all. So I don't know what that is. Why do things have to be this way? So someone here is contemplating. Someone's contemplating a situation. Someone's really thinking heavy right now. And the first thing is that if you recognize a problem, go get help. It's not something to be ashamed of. If you have an issue with something, go get help. There's a lot of help out there. I feel like a lot of people just are nervous or scared. They're afraid of the stigma, but it's like secrecy and secrets coming out is a bad thing. Because you can't, you know, if you go get help and you're able to overcome those things, then you can actually talk to people and be like, hey, you know, I used to feel like this and now I don't, blah, blah, blah. We have red light, green light, red light, yellow. So confusion, changes, slow down came out again. So someone is being called to slow down. Someone's being called to slow down. So maybe whatever their vices will lead them to getting in trouble. Or it's something that's going to slow them down. My distance is protecting you. So again, with that ancestor, if you're not talking to someone or they're not talking to you, it's for a reason. So don't question it, because by trying to insert yourself, you can get involved in something that's not for you. I know what this connection is. So again, I feel like somebody's in deep thought. This one came out. They know I love you, but I act like I don't. So this is someone that doesn't express themselves. I'm going to get a few from this one and then the last one, and I'll be done. What else does Capricorn need to know? I'm ignoring messages from spirit. So negative option, not ready, childish, and not a good idea. So someone's definitely spiraling, especially since we have that Ten of Swords here. I feel like this person's going to continue to do something, continue to go through it. And it's going to get to a point where I was going to say it's not fun anymore because the reality is going to set in that they're in deep water. We also have, I'm coming back, please wait for me. So taking care of things, reconciliation, clearing back karma, don't lose faith, plans, and time. So again, like I said earlier, you do not have to waste your time with individuals who are going through it. You don't have to go through it with them, especially if you are not you know, in a committed relationship with these people. I always tell people, even with friendship, if it's always one-sided, you do not have to be involved with it. Like, it's okay to walk away from that. And it's a beautiful thing to walk away from people who are not seeing you or helping or doing the same thing that you are, as far as, like, you know, giving that attention, love, care. Hold on, these are sideways. All right, I'm gonna get a few of these and I'm gonna be done. Thanks, Khadija. I was thinking about doing like a email readings, but I really don't want to cheapen myself, y'all. I know I could like charge like $10 or something, but I really don't want to cheat myself. And I also don't want to give time that I may not have to do it. So I'm still contemplating if I want to do that. Like a one question, and you know, you get an emailed reading about it. So we shall see. What else does Capricorn need to know about their situation at this time? People around them or them. So we have no, we have angry. So someone's upset about something. Give me some space or time to think. So someone doesn't want to talk at this time. That could be you guys as well. I'm jealous of another man being with you, or a woman. So y'all may go to the other side. I said go to the other side. Have you ever heard that? I don't know the name of the person, but he sings a song, or she, my bad. I think she identifies with she. Sings a song with Kaylani. I think it's like Kawan or KWN or something. Like, if I didn't know that was a female, I would have thought it was a dude. She from London. But I'm just going to say that. My family is messy. Let's see, what else? She said yes. I didn't know the person was from Britain or England or whatever. But I was duped. At first, I was like, oh, he fine. And I found out it was a female. So I had to, like, question everything. We have happy. It was always you and I chose to ignore it. I really feel like this is just people realizing, like, damn, I had it good with this person and I decided not to go that route. This person is going through a range of emotions at this time. Happy, sad, mad. Lord Jesus. So this person basically has a sex addiction and sex is on their mind. Like I told you guys before, this person needs to find out what's going on, because there has to be more than just a physical thing. A lot of people think that it has something to do with actual like love and like caring, but it really has a lot to do with control. Thank you. It has a lot to do with control. Look, you make me angry. Why are they mad at you? We're going to find out, because now I'm nosy. This person is mad at you for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because you decided to just, you know, distance yourself from them or what, but I don't know what they're mad about. I'm searching for the right person to complete my life. So this person is not satisfied. They're still looking for something. They feel like they haven't found it. Let me get a few more. I'm going to go through it one more time. And I'm going to come back to the... Oops. Yes, it feels good to choose yourself. Like, literally, some stuff is no longer your burden. You know, leave people where they're at. It doesn't have to be any animosity or anything like that. But I'm not the one. Oh, my God. Why is this confirmation, y'all? So if this is you, I'm not trying to say nothing, like, go get some help. But because people don't understand, when someone has a sex addiction, that's dangerous. Not only is it like physically dangerous, it's mentally dangerous. There's like repercussions of that, like legal repercussions, especially if you need it like that. It's just, wild to me. So we have confirmation of I'm a sex addict twice. You make me excited. We are soulmates. And this is not to like make fun of somebody, because like I said, if someone needs help, go get it. I told you guys before I was in therapy, and it helped me a lot. I was in therapy for like a year because I was trying to figure out my life, you know, figure out what was going on, and it really helped me out. So if you have a problem, go get some help. I can't sleep at night, so this person's up all night, single and not looking, so they're not looking for anything, I was going to say real. Call, text, see me, please. So someone wants to see you, or they want you to reach out to them. I cry over you sometimes. Will you ever forgive me? So I don't know if they've already told you something, Capricorn, or they're going to tell you, because why would you ask for forgiveness? And we did mention earlier someone was going to apologize. Me and you both have to make a decision, stay or go. And then we have love. So this could be a one-sided situation. One of a person being emotionally unavailable. I was going to say it backwards. But I really don't know if there's real love here, because it feels like it's a cycle here. This person doesn't understand or realize. Damn, these people are doing the most, ain't they? They don't realize these people, yet you're on here. Okay. Anyways, I thought I had blocked them already. I don't know why that Shy song just popped up in my head. I don't know the name of it. The one where they say, if I ever fall in love. If I ever fall. Yeah, that song just popped up in my head. But let's see why this person's angry. Why is this person angry at Capricorn? Why is this person angry with Capricorn? Yeah. I really feel like people just have no life, so they search. Like, because if I'm live and I'm doing tarot, and you're talking about there's 100 other people doing tarot, that means you're actively looking for it. So take your ass on somewhere. We have the Lovers here. So why is this person angry with Capricorn? We have a Four of Swords. Okay. Let me get one more. We have a Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so Capricorn, this person is angry with you because they had an opportunity to actually get genuine, real love with you, and they chose to not act on it for whatever their reason was. I feel like this person could have their guard up, or they just weren't ready to settle down. They were just coasting, you know, going on adventures, you know, testing the waters, seeing what was out there. And they also didn't really have a plan of what they wanted to do with their life. Like, this person may have gone through different things. They might get several ideas and nothing follows through. So I feel like that's why this person is angry. And when I say angry at you, this is them being angry. It has nothing to do with you unless you did something. But I feel like that's what's going on. Let me get one more row. Why is this person angry with Capricorn? We have Two of Pentacles here. Because you have options. Maybe this person thinks you have options as well. We have the Sun in reverse. Got a couple extra. We have a Queen of Cups in reverse. A King of Wands. And then the Fool in reverse. Okay, so this person, Capricorn, is angry with you, or was, however you want to put it, because they knew that you had options, and they knew that you weren't somebody that was easily manipulated, because you didn't really show or express your love to this person because they didn't make you feel safe. They didn't make you feel like they had things together, you know, knew what they wanted. They basically were playing around, and you guys were not going to be that fool to just follow the leader. Like, you weren't going to follow someone's lead that didn't make you feel comfortable. So that's kind of what I see here, is that this person wasn't able to infiltrate, and it didn't work on you like it did with everybody else. The manipulation tactics. They knew that you were able to get something better. They knew that you had control over your life and who you wanted in your life. And this individual could not, you know, charm their way into your life. They couldn't charm their way into your life. And I feel like this person's used to people coming to their aid, or, you know, coming to them, begging them, giving them attention. And that's not the way that you operate. I do feel like a lot of people get a misinterpretation of Capricorns, like we don't care or we have no love or feelings towards people. But that couldn't be farther from the truth. Capricorns actually care for people who we know deep down inside genuinely care about us. And I know it shouldn't be a transactional thing, but it's more so of like, if we get some type of idea or feeling that you are not interested and you moving funny, we're going to also match that energy and move funny too. And we don't have to do anything extra. We just can stop talking to you. Like, we literally know how to shut it down. We know how to be quiet. We know how to focus our attention on something else. That's why if you're a cross watcher, if you've ever had a Capricorn in your life and they walked away from you because maybe you weren't moving fast or there was a situation going on, they've always leveled up during that time frame. Capricorns don't usually jump from person to person to person to make themselves feel worthy. They jump into investments. They jump into making money. They jump into self-healing. So that's something that, you know, we're self-healers. And a lot of people try to take advantage of that. Yeah, I'm about to buy me a new thing. Hey, Pure Soul. And I'm not saying that Capricorns don't have feelings. It's just a lot of us, we really watch people. I was about to say like watch. I don't know why I felt the need to like do that. We like to watch people and see what their intentions are. But that's why this person's angry. Because I feel that this person may have fallen in love with you, but because they have addictions, they were not ready to settle down. So they literally wasted your time. You acted accordingly, and they still wanted you to chase them or beg them or prove yourself to them, but they weren't ready to settle down or commit. So that's why they're angry, because now they have a beast that has become worse and there's nothing that they can do about it. So I might go live again on Monday or Tuesday. We might just do a reading about your future person, because these old people, yeah, we don't care about them. Yes, Pure Soul. I know I keep saying I'm going to do like a chatty video, but I don't be doing it. So yeah. So don't take anything personal, Capricorn. If you know, and I always say this because like I said, not all Capricorns are made the same. We all have different placements that also aid in that. If you know that you've done someone wrong, usually Capricorns will own up to it, but then just know you did them wrong. But I'm really feeling like whoever this is wants to keep you around while they figure stuff out. And maybe you've already encouraged them, tried to help them. You can't force people to get help. In my line of work, I can tell people all day until I'm, you know, losing breath that they should do something that will benefit their life. But if that person's not motivated, then no amount of words or time that you spend trying to get them or convince them is going to change. So anyway, y'all, I hope you guys have a good work week. Again, I may go ahead and go live on Monday or Tuesday. We'll do a different type of reading. Maybe about your future person, money, something else. I know it always circles back to that because people really be watching, y'all. They be haters. Like watching on the sideline, because everybody wants to know like how does this happen. So, y'all have a good one. I'll catch you guys later. Good night.